we go. We are four, five, three, two, one, and that's right. We are back right here. And welcome. Good morning, everybody. This is 8:44 a.m. New York City. This is just a quick review about what happened with the market. Big news yesterday from the FOMC. We got right here on the, but right now I'm right here. Let's check what happened with the SPX right here. Volume on SPX 2 billion, 2.25 billion right here. SPX, look at this. After the FOMC right here, we can see on the FOMC right here, it went all the way up right here. We crossed the 52,000, which was my level last time. You can review all my other videos right here. And we have 5223. We can see a pullback, or we can see a pull up to the 5280, which is going to be my next level right here. On this SPX, Tesla coming back from the grounds is taking forever. I'm still in this trade where I bought it on 200, now going 177. I don't want to sell right here. I could say that this is the bottom of the bottom. So I'm gonna change right here my view, so you have a better idea of what's happening right here. This is I'm gonna put it as a red color, which is gonna be the buyer zone, the buy zone right here. Okay, and everything going up, we're gonna see closing 180, 190, 200, 206, 212, 230, so I can get out, and 260 hopefully for profits on Tesla right here, because it closed also the gap in this area, but we're still waiting for good consolidation, having a lot of struggles because of deliveries and the Cybertruck and the companies and everything. I see a lot of celebrities buying the Cybertruck and deliveries and all of that. But I'm just gonna hold it over there. Tesla is one of my favorite stocks, so I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just gonna leave it in there. Now we got AMD, which was experiencing a little bit of a pullback, trying to close this gap, but didn't close. Maybe it's gonna close it, and then we're gonna pull back to the upside again. We're gonna see Apple coming back from, what is this? This could be 169, 169 level right here. Let me see. I put something over here. Remember that the chat is open, but if you want to ask questions, ask me as soon as possible, because I'm gonna be reviewing quick. But then when I close, there is no way I can reply for the questions that you guys have in the chat right here. Everybody's welcome. And let me see Apple. Yes, I was watching Apple right here, having a nice and healthy pullback to the upside. We're gonna be seeing Apple to the 182, which was the level of consolidation going to the upside, and then 192. We saw that thing touching 192 in here. So everything was very good on this one. To be honest, it's just a good level, a good thing, and we just experienced this pull This pull to the upside on Apple in here. What we got, Nvidia, the big king, the big winner right here. Uh, a lot of analysts upgrading the price of Nvidia, passing by the 1000, which is going to be right here, and the 1100 probably. Nvidia is unstoppable. It just keeps going and going and going, and it's crazy to see this company going this way, because it is just the evolution, the revolution of the AI, and Nvidia's been doing good things. Now, two things can happen right here also, because I see a gap that it needs to be closed. When it's going to be closed, we don't know yet. What we have to, we gotta have our stop loss kind of like around this area, so you won't know, so you will know that if you're going down, you're going up. But if you're going down, you got to protect your profits. If you're going up, if you're going up, you got to keep protecting your profits as well. Palantir coming back little by little. I was trading Palantir, but I closed it on profits of the FOMC. I don't wanna touch it until I see this gap right here close. Uh, I don't think it's gonna go up real quick, but it's gonna take time. New bank right here. I'm still trying to short it, but it's just having a hard time because it's being uh, more stable and everything. Am I gonna close it soon because this one is not working? Some things work, some things doesn't work. The thing is, you have to be honest with yourself. Sometimes you're gonna make mistakes, and these mistakes is not too big. Like we could say, it's trading by $12.40. It's not like trading on Nvidia. Nvidia is trading at $903. So there's a big, big, big difference in buying 10 stocks of something that costs $12 than buying 10 stocks of something that costs $900. So this you live and learn and keep going, right? What we got now, we got Nvidia. I'm sorry, Rivian. Rivian coming back. Rivian beautiful cars, beautiful electric vehicles. I saw the. I saw the. They have this. They have this. There is like. The dealer. They have the dealership on Brooklyn. Beautiful. Very aesthetic. Very nice. Pretty cool. I saw that one over there. I was amazed. Between you and me, if between the Cybertruck and the Rivian truck, I will buy the Rivian truck. It looks more nice. It looks cool. It looks futuristic also as well. But it looks more aesthetic. I don't wanna. I don't want a truck that somebody's gonna shoot like bullets on me. I want a truck that it could have a nice presence on the streets. Which that's why I'm gonna stay with Rivian. Right here on Amazon, what we get on Amazon right here. On Amazon, we still at the 179. Amazon coming back strong. Probably it's not gonna fill up this gap. It's gonna keep going up. I'm not gonna enter. I'm not gonna touch it because it's not in my area. You can see I don't have open positions on Amazon here. On Google, after we saw this big pull up to the upside, it was just closing this gap here. You see, this pull to the upside was just closing this gap here. But now what happened? It created a gap in here. Now, what we're gonna see? Probably gonna see a gap, just closing this gap to the downside and then pulling to the upside. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna enter. Not ready to trade Google yet. Google is a big monster, get a lot of money and everything, but you gotta be very smart to touching these big giants because if you're on the wrong side of the trade, you're gonna regret it very, very hard. That's why it's important to have patience before you do this type of stuff, right? What else do we have? We got Microsoft with Copilot coming strong, going strong. I'm gonna buy Microsoft as long as I can because big company, trillion dollar company, very stable and everything. Right now, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna sell it. It's not in my area. I cannot short it. I cannot long nothing like that. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna stay patient on this. Taiwan Semiconductors have a big sell-off right here into this area and then pull back to this area right here on 133. But for me, it's ready to buy. I would buy a semiconductor going to the 152, 143, sell it at 146. $3, strong company, strong right here. So this one is going to be a limit buy, which is going to be a big a nice move for the thing. It's gonna go on the week because tomorrow is Friday. Yeah, the last day of the trade. Tomorrow is Friday, so I'm just gonna buy it for 10 units for the 143, 146 limit. What it means limit? Limit means when the market opens and this price goes to 143, he's gonna buy because it's following the long trend right here. 143. Right now it's 142.50, 142.60. So when the market opens, we're gonna see a pull to the upside because of the FOMC effect. And on 143 is gonna buy. I'm gonna buy 10 units, but as soon as I reach 146, I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna have a small profit, but I'm just gonna prove my strategy that I do most of the time with this type of companies, right? There you go. I'm gonna place it, and when it's gonna expire, it's gonna expire this week. So tomorrow, between today and tomorrow, gotta reach 146. I make this profit, and that's it. I'm out. You see, right here. It's not live now, right now because the market is not open yet. The market is gonna open at 9:30. So right now it's just getting in there. I can push a little bit more over here, but I want this profit to be taken quick because right now I'm still into the line curve before touching the middle sign into the indicator, which you gotta be patient. This thing can happen in 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, one day, 2 days, but not too long, right? Because remember that we are in the 4 hour bar chart right here. What else do I have over here? Let's see. PayPal. I'm not gonna touch it. Having a good time. PayPal. Enjoy it. Walmart. I'm not gonna touch it. It's not in my area. Meta. I like it. I would touch it. If I touch it, I would short it because this big gap right here. But Meta is coming strong. I don't wanna touch it until I see coming into my levels. If sells and reach this gap right here, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy big, big, big because Meta is still one of the most profitable companies in the world. Now we got Disney. I'm not gonna touch it because I'm waiting for this to pull back to close this gap right here. When it closes this gap, maybe I'm gonna buy it a little bit and then wait for it. Uber, one of the big companies also. I'm not gonna touch it. Big gap right here to be filled. I'm not gonna touch it. It's not in my area. If I see in this area, I'm gonna buy it. If I see in this area, I'm gonna sell, but just a little bit. JP Morgan right here. Oof, having a big run. This one, of course, I'm gonna sell it a little bit. I'm gonna sell it for 194. Let me see. We can do 194 over here. Limit. Uh, what it means? When this reach 196.50, sell it when it's 193.50. I hope you understand. If you don't understand, you can ask me questions in the chat. I'm gonna be giving some classes. This is gonna be good for the month because banks are kind of they do their own ways, their own rules. It's like Westward. Um, what else do I have over here? Let's check over here. Everybody's welcome. Thank you. If you got questions in the chat, just let me know. I'm gonna be doing this into the probably extra 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna get out just explaining this thing, right? What we got over here? Chevron Energy. Chevron, just waiting to see. Probably it's gonna be a run to the upside, but I'm not gonna touch it because I don't have reason to enter. You gotta have a reason to enter into a chart right here. This one I can have a reason to enter because look at this big gap right here. I could sell it real quick for 114, but I know it's gonna take me 1, 2, and 3 weeks. But because it's not above my area, I'm not gonna touch. This is Oracle Corporation. Now we're going to Snow. I'm still waiting for the upside. You see, it's coming back. It's going to the upside. FOMC effect. It's gonna close it over here. I'm gonna take my profits and run because this is the big move right here. It's going to have consolidation. It's going to take time before pushing to the upside, getting my profits, and also closing this gap right here. It's going to be amazing to see this thing going all the way to 228, which is going to be hard to see, but it's going to take probably a couple of months or 3 months or something like that before this thing happen. What we got also, we got Shopify. Shopify over here. I'm not going to touch it. Having a pull to the outside, probably wanted to close this gap right here at the 89 level. I'm not gonna touch it, just leave it over there. Visa, nice company. Not gonna touch it. Lee Auto, oof, coming back. Lee Auto coming back strong. It's gonna close this gap. It's gonna close this gap, and then we're gonna see a nice Lee Auto going up. Lee Auto for the 43. Yeah, I'll buy it. I could buy it, the auto for $43. I'm not gonna touch it now because it was too late for me. I should enter it when it was around here, but I couldn't because I was traveling. But anyway, that's my point of view right here. CRM, we have CRM, Salesforce, big company. I'll go for this company anytime. This is a big, nice company. 310 was my level. I took profits now. Just waiting to see for a nice consolidation and keep going to the upside because this company for me is undervalued. Very, very big and nice company right here. What we got over here, Adobe having a struggle because of the OpenAI videos that are running into the internet. Now I'm just waiting to see if it's going to close this gap to the 570. It's going to struggle because it's going to be hard right here. You see them struggle, you see them struggle. I'm not going to touch it. To me, it's going to go to the upside, but I don't going to have patience to watch this guy going to the upside. I'm just going to wait for that. Avgo, what we got? Avgo, Broadcom. Just waiting to see if it's gonna be stable over here, and then I'm gonna enter again. DoorDash, oof, DoorDash is one of my favorites. Big company, strong company. It was added to the SP 500. It's just this thing is gonna keep going up and up and up. It's gonna be awesome to watch this thing. I'm just gonna buy it one into the 140 and watch him grow. I'm gonna see this thing because it's just awesome. This company is awesome, awesome, awesome. This company is like is is a food delivery company, but it's very strong. It's very good. There's a lot of people working on that. It's very strong. It's very smart. Hey, we got McDonald's. I was watching McDonald's going strong to the upside. I'm just gonna wait for it. McDonald's coming good, coming strong. I'm not gonna enter it yet. Just waiting for it. We got Home Depot going to the upside. I'm shorting Home Depot. It's not coming back. It's having a strong momentum, but I'm gonna wait over here. Very patient because I entered it right here. 1 week and a half have passed. I'm willing to wait another week to see them coming down. Hopefully, let's see. Netflix coming strong. Big news, big movies, big entertainment. I saw the Mike Tyson fight coming on Netflix with the Paul, the other guy. It seems to be very interesting, very entertaining. So for this one, I'm not gonna touch it until I see them touching this level right here. A little bit overvalued, on my opinion, but I don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. Nobody knows what is going to happen to the market. You just have a point of view. We get also American Express, oh, one of my favorites. I love this one. This is a big company, strong company, smart company. I'm not gonna touch it yet. If I see it around here, maybe I'm just gonna do a pullback to the downside a little bit, and then this thing is just gonna keep going and going and going. Mastercard, not even talking about. Everybody got Mastercard. Everybody's gonna do this thing, and everybody's gonna do it right away. Domino's Pizza. What we got on Domino's Pizza? Domino's Pizza. We got 452. 452 Domino's Pizza, pretty good. And 452. I'm waiting to see if it's gonna come back to this gap right here. If touch this gap, then I'm gonna enter Domino's Pizza. But in the meantime, nothing is need to be done right here. Okay, so now uh, Mercado Libre right here. Mercado Libre. I'm still waiting over here. It's been struggling going to the upside. But I'm just gonna keep waiting. Wait another day. Wait another week. Wait another month. But the money is gonna be made. Just gotta be patient in this. Very important. AutoZone. AutoZone, I'm shorting AutoZone, but AutoZone is just coming good. AutoZone is coming good. It's coming back good. It's coming strong, pretty good. And this is the SPX futures right here showing a strong movement from the SPX. Let's go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, one of my black horses right here. I entered right here. It has a sell off right here. A lot of people selling, selling, selling because they're getting scared. But I'm staying into my trade because you gotta believe in your trade. You gotta stay with your trade. You gotta believe in your strategy. Right here, I didn't sell. I'm holding over here, waiting for the pullback to the upside. It's gonna hit this level. This red is gonna get green. Remember last time we saw this thing? This was like 4,000 negative, I think, or 6,000 negative. Now you can see this because slowing little by little is coming back to the level. It's going to come back over here. Bitcoin is going to be the big mover for this year. Remember that. Remind me that. I'm shorting gold as hard as I can. There is a point where it's going to come back over here, but I know it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of time. As a matter of fact, I would sell 7 more of these because this thing, everything that goes up most months and not here. Let's go to my favorite right here, almost to end this thing. This is euro dollar right here. Look at this beautifulness right here. In this, I was waiting to see if I can do a sale because I was losing my patience. Patience is very critical in this thing. But guess what happened? FOMC push it all the way to the back, to the up. You have a pullback to a little bit for consolidation, and then we can see another pullback and keep going, pullback, keep going, pullback. We're gonna see this thing performing in probably 1 month, an extra 2 months into the upside. I'm still long for the euro dollar right here and just waiting to see this thing happening into the 1 or 2 months period. That's all I have. That's all I do. That's all I have to do. Okay. Have a good day. I hope you have a great day and enjoy your day. Be ready for the market. Size accordingly. What do I mean size accordingly? That means in that 20,000 account, you can be willing to put 2,000, even less, $500 into the trade. If you know what you're doing, you can go higher a little bit. Like, I know what am I doing. $20,000. I I think I have like $24,000 on earnings. I'm right now risking only $2,000, but in setups that I know is gonna work out. For example, right here, as I explained you, this is the only stocks I know, the only crypto I know, and the forex that I know. Some profits are made over here also as well. We can see 950 for Palantir, which I closed it yesterday after the FOMC, 75 for the Nike because I'm expecting Nike at the 109, but I'm gonna re-enter again because Nike is gonna do earnings today. He's gonna do earnings in the afternoon after the close. 37 for the FOMC on the euro dollar, and 6 for the Rivian, which I after the FOMC I close it. With the FOMC, you gotta close it when you see green. That's it. That's simple as that. Don't wait to see $1 million. Don't get crazy. Just change your mindset, change your psychology, and you will be fine. Right here, 975 for the GBP USD, which moves like the euro dollar but faster. Right here, 174 for the Adobe. You can see Adobe. This is a big one. I like this one because it was just oversold. It was in my area. I bought it, and you gotta wait for the right setup to enter. We got 6.50 at the CRM. I got 2430 for the Uber, and I got 3660 for the McDonald's. The FOMC is a big opportunity to make these quick profits right here. Now the rest is just about patience. Patience is very sour, but the fruits are very juicy. Remember that. Let me see what else do I have over here. 41 for the American Express. That's what I told you is one of my favorites company. 138 for the Broadcom. Right here. What else do we have over here? What else? $12 for the Apple, 265 for Nvidia, 44 for Tesla. 44 for Tesla. Pretty good. This was yesterday, right? No, this was on the 18th. Well, for yesterday we did good, and this one we review also for the Bitcoin 1,116. Well, only for yesterday for the FOMC, which was the 20th, right here, 20th. Look at this, 20th. Everything 20th is the FOMC right here, 20th. So we got 41, 138. That's like 170, 180. Pros 36. That's 210. It's just, 200, 220, 240, 300, 470, 480, 490, 500, 540, 550, 550 for the FOMC. In a $20,000 account, when you know what you're doing, you could do around $400 a day if you know what you're doing. In a $20,000 account, don't be with your $1,000 account trying to be rich. You gotta size accordingly. That's what I'm telling you. If you got a $10,000 account, don't go over $100 putting in the market. If you got a $20,000 account, I wouldn't go more than $2,000, which is happening right here. I'm just gonna wait for the market, come back tomorrow, last day of the market, and of course I'm not gonna go green in all of these positions, but I'm gonna be patient into the next week to see how it's gonna develop. $20,000 now, $24,000, expecting $26,000 for profits. Let's see how it's gonna go, and I'll see you guys next week, or probably tomorrow, hopefully. Have a good one. Thank you. Stay profitable. We out.